So what if you had an old TV like this one and you wanted to get streaming services? This TV has no internet connections at all, but it does have HDMI, and that's where this comes in. So, what is this clever little device? It's a Roku Premiere streaming dongle. Fits into the HDMI port on the back of here. Has a Wi-Fi connection so we can get it onto the internet, and this will give you access to all the streaming services that you would normally get on a smart TV. So things like Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix and so on. Obviously you'd need your own accounts to be able to access them, but this clever thing can do it. This also has other facilities. It can use BBC iPlayer. In the UK you've got ITV4, Channel 5, you've got, I'm just trying to think what the other one is, UK Play, so Watch and Dave if you're into Taskmaster and so on, bad program. So let's see how easy this thing is to set up. Okay, so this is what's in the box. We have remote, we have the dongle which fits to the back of the TV, HDMI, power, forgot to mention this is powered, power block, power cable, and short HDMI cable, batteries for the remote, and sticky to stick the dongle somewhere near the TV. So we'll get all this lot all connected up and we'll show you the setup. Okay, so I've got this all set up into HDMI 2 on the back of the TV. This TV hasn't been switched on for some time, so this will be interesting to see if this does switch. Oh yes, there we go, it does switch on. That's a good start. Right, so I need to select HDMI. You know, this has been so long, I cannot remember how to use this TV. I need to select something. There's nothing happening. Okay, that sorted that out. It's a bit bright in this where we are. That's why we can't see it very well. So we want HDMI 2. Oh. HDMI 2. And that is the starting screen for Roku. So I need the Roku remote. There. Say OK to English. Now it's going to look for the wireless network, and we'll select ours, which is that one, and I've now got to enter the wireless password, so I'll do that and come back. Okay, so I've entered that password and it's just checking the wireless connection, and this never works first time, ever. What did I say? See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Second time's a charm. If you've got wireless connections, the rule of thumb is it'll never work first time. Always the second time. Don't ask me why. It just does. Right, so we're on to the next screen. Here we go. It's now going to try and update the software. And we have progress. So we might have to fast forward this bit just to get through this progress bit, because it might take a couple of minutes. Okay, so we're restarting now. Hopefully. Well, hey, there we go. Apologies for the glare, I've got a window behind me. I might try and reposition the camera. Oh, there we go. Right. So it's now going to ask to detect the telly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the TV, reposition the camera, see if I can get rid of that glare. That's better. Right. Hopefully you can all see what's going on then. So it's now going to detect the TV. 1080p, 1080p. I did say it was an old TV. I didn't say it was that old. It just doesn't have any internet connections. So we're okay with that. So go to automatic. Yeah, happy with that. You do have to go through some hoops to get this set up. I forgot how many hoops. So I'm going to go away and connect this up on the web, and then hopefully we'll be able to finish up. Okay, I just wanted to show you, this is where I've got to online. You can actually add the channels that you want to here, but for the moment, just for speed, I'm just going to go with the default channels that are on here. I might add on the Disney Plus, but I'm not going to do any logging in on there. I'm just going to get the setup done. Okay, it's set up all the channels on the website. It's now going through and updating everything. There is also an app you can have on your phone, so you can actually control it via the remote control, or you can control it via an app on your phone. You can control earphones. There's a lot that Roku do. It's a brilliant device for £30. Like I say, we've already got one of these in another room for one of our children, in our bedroom. This one's now in our conservatory. It just breathes new life into an old TV, especially if it's an old TV that is 1080p or better, but it doesn't have any internet on it. If it's not a smart TV, these devices are brilliant. Obviously Amazon have their own one, there are other makes out there as well, but we found this one with the reviews on people's websites. It does what we want it to do. It's absolutely great. You'll see the main screen in a second. It doesn't take long to do this. As you can see, it's doing Prime Video at the moment. I can't remember if we had to manually add Disney Plus. One problem oh no, there it is, Disney Plus. One problem you might find, UK TV Play, the app that comes by default doesn't work. You have to deinstall it and reinstall it before it will work. That's the only problem we actually found. So we're all done now, so hopefully, there we go, look at that. So let's just make sure it is actually working. Let's get some, and just to prove me wrong, this will now work almost certainly. So UK Play, Dave and so on, this is what you'll come up with. The fix for this is to deinstall this application and then reinstall it, and then it works fine. Okay, how to remove and add channels. I'm going to be honest, I've never done this before, so let's hopefully this works. So in the top right you'll see options, press the star. So UK TV Play, I'm going to tell it to check for updates. This probably won't work from what I've understood. It says it's up to date. Okay, so go back into star, go up to remove channel. Yes, we do. Okay, go down to add channels, and now we need to find UK TV Play. Oops. There it is. Add the channel. Okay, so go back to home. There's UK TV Play. Hopefully now the anticipation. yes, it works. Let's just make sure that it does. Let's just pick one of those, see if it runs. Okay, so it needs us to log on now. Don't know why. Anyway, it works. So you've got all these. You've got Disney Plus, Channel 4, BBC iPlayer. Let's see if BBC News comes up. Just take its time. There we are. So it's not the live BBC News. I think you have to go on to BBC iPlayer to get that. Google Play, we've actually got some things on Google Play. So let's just see if Disney Plus loads. Just thinking about it. And there we are. So if I was to log in, we've got access to our Disney films. So there we are. It's actually, as you've noticed, it can take a while. It is a bit of a faff, to be honest, when you first set it up. This whole thing's probably taken me the best part of half an hour to do all this. Doesn't help when the wireless doesn't work first time. Hey, it's technology. What works first time in technology? So there we are. Thoroughly recommend it. If you have an old TV, it's not smart, has a spare HDMI port, these are fantastic.